I tell of a man named Elkanah who lived in Ramah in the region of Zuph, in the hill country of Ephraim. He was the son of Jeroham, son of Elihu, son of Tohu, son of Zuph of Ephraim. Elkanah had two wives, Hannah and Peninnah. Peninnah had children, but Hannah did not. Each year Elkanah would travel to Shiloh to worship and sacrifice to me, the Lord of heaven's armies, at the tabernacle. The priests of the Lord at that time were the two sons of Eli, Hophni and Phinehas. On the days Elkanah presented his sacrifice, he would give portions of the meat to Peninnah and each of her children. And though he loved Hannah, he would give her only one choice portion because I had given her no children. So Peninnah would taunt Hannah and make fun of her because I had kept her from having children. Year after year it was the same. Peninnah would taunt Hannah as they went to the tabernacle. Each time Hannah would be reduced to tears and would not even eat.
Why are you crying, Hannah? Why aren't you eating? Why be downhearted just because you have no children? You have me. Isn't that better than having 10 sons?
Once, after a sacrificial meal at Shiloh, Hannah got up and went to pray. Eli the priest was sitting at his customary place beside the entrance of the tabernacle. Hannah was in deep anguish, crying bitterly as she prayed to me. And she made this vow to me.
O Lord of heaven's armies, if you will look upon my sorrow and answer my prayer and give me a son, then I will give him back to you. He will be yours for his entire lifetime, and as a sign that he has been dedicated to you, his hair will never be cut.
As she was praying, Eli watched her. Seeing her lips moving but hearing no sound, he thought she had been drinking.
Must you come here drunk? Throw away your wine.
Oh no, sir. I haven't been drinking wine or anything stronger, but I am very discouraged and I was pouring out my heart to the Lord. Don't think I am a wicked woman. I have been praying out of great anguish and sorrow.
Go in peace, May the God of Israel grant the request you have asked of him.
Oh, thank you, sir.
Then she went back and began to eat again, and she was no longer sad. The entire family got up early the next morning and went to worship the Lord once more. Then they returned home to Ramah. When Elkanah slept with Hannah, I remembered her plea. In due time she gave birth to a son. She named him Samuel, for she said,
I asked the Lord for him.
The next year, Elkanah and his family went on their annual trip to offer a sacrifice to me and to keep his vow. But Hannah did not go. She told her husband,
Wait until the boy is weaned. Then I will take him to the tabernacle and leave him there with the Lord permanently.
Elkanah agreed.
Whatever you think is best. Stay here for now, and may the Lord help you keep your promise.
So she stayed home and nursed the boy until he was weaned. When the child was weaned, Hannah took him to the tabernacle in Shiloh. They brought along a 3-year-old bull for the sacrifice, a basket of flour and some wine. After sacrificing the bull, they brought the boy to Eli.
Sir, do you remember me? I am the very woman who stood here several years ago praying to the Lord. I asked the Lord to give me this boy, and he has granted my request. Now I am giving him to the Lord, and he will belong to the Lord his whole life.
And they worshipped me there. In the devotion of Hannah, I remind you of my faithfulness to those who honor me. Through each prayer and sacrifice, trust that I hear and remember my children.